A lot of people think of the internet as a mean, cruel place, what with the trolling of message boards and cyberbullying. But I know the internet to be a fun, happy place. I mean, 2 days ago, you sent me to space camp. Yesterday, you gave me the chance to be a country music star. And today, I'm having to wear my thickest pants to keep down my excitement. In order to gain a better understanding of how the greatest beverage in the history of beverages is made, I'm visiting Barton's 1792 distillery in the heart of Kentucky, where I'll be taking a tour of their facilities and hopefully imbibing copious amounts of their product.
Hi, welcome to Barton 1792.
Thank you very much. Josh?
I'm Josh.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I have to tell you, I'm very excited to be here.
Well, good. We're excited to have you. So before we get started on the tour, tell me, what do you know about bourbon?
That it's delicious?
All right, so this is where everything starts. This is our grain receiving area. So remember, bourbon has to be a whole grain spirit, at least 51% corn.
Right.
We use 3 different grains here. Corn is the bulk of our grains. We're also going to use rye and malted barley. So you notice that out of the 3 bins, 2 of them are all corn. This one here is half and half rye and barley. So it gives you an idea of how much corn we're going through versus the other 2 grains.
You can't go very far in this.
I promised I wouldn't sell my soul. The day I stepped that one foot in the sea.
Sorry, I found a toy.
I promised I wouldn't sell my soul. But when the lights and the scene, they shine down on me.
Now, if you wanted to smell it, don't put your head right over there, because as those bubbles are coming up, that is actually CO2.
There's no outside heat source. That's just the yeast fermenting is creating that much heat. I mean, it's like desert hot in there. You guys come look at this.
Yeah, that's fermentation. These are fermentation tanks. No.
Well, it's all.
Yeah, it'd knock you out. And that's the reaction.
And that's why we don't do that.
Do it.
No.
How much fun are you guys doing?
Primordial soup.
Where do you get that super product placement? Now batting for the Atlanta Braves, number 7, Malcolm Freeburg. That's not water.
That's not water. This is at 125 proof, which is barrel entry proof. That's what we're going to put it into the barrel at.
Okay.
So your finished product, we're going to water down to more probably in the 80 to 100 proof range.
Okay.
So this is going to be very hot.
Can I taste it?
Sure.
That is fire.
Well, I got a fun little trick for you. Hold out your hand. Take the white dog, rub it around your hand a little bit. Now smell it. Kind of an interesting flavor, kind of it's like rubbing alcohol. Now rub a little bit harder. Wave your hands in the air, dry them out a little bit.
Like I just don't care?
Like you don't care.
Okay.
Now, smell them again. Smell corn coming through?
Oh, wow.
All right, now I want you to rub again. Rub hard. And clap. Now smell again. Smell rye?
Yeah. That's amazing. That I'm not exaggerating. Exactly what he said is what just happened. At first you get all that really rubbing alcohol smell coming off your hands. And is it the activation of the friction or?
I have no idea why that works.
Witchcraft happens.
So this is Warehouse H, which is a very traditional warehouse. This warehouse was finished in the 1930s. So you notice there's no electricity in here.
Yes.
So no lights will operate in this warehouse just by the light of day. So the barrel crews only work first shift, because of obviously light.
So we're surrounded by almost 20,000 barrels of whiskey, and they have to sit here for 8 to 10 years before they can go out into the world. These barrels just sit still, becoming that delicious nectar that we love so much in this room.
Absolutely. They sit still, but there's that lovely magic that's happening. So even though they're sitting still, there's magic happening in and out of that barrel.
So our guy Josh was nice enough to bestow a bottle of 1792 upon me. I think he sensed that I was a little disappointed with the lack of consumption on the tour. But he was nice enough to give me this. We've got a lot of time left in the day, so I'm thinking we might go interact with some of the locals.
Hey, Malcolm, welcome.
How you doing?
Great.
What's your name?
I'm Howard.
Howard?
Hey, I'm Dee
This is
Dee.
wife
Dee Dee,
Dee Dee.
very nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Welcome to the Kentucky Bourbon Marketplace. This is our tasting room where we do tastings. We got 69 small batch and single barrel bourbons here tonight.
If I shed a tear, it's of joy. Please don't worry.
But we need to do a bourbon tasting. We got Elijah Craig, made right here in town.
Who was Elijah Craig?
Well, Elijah Craig was a Baptist minister back in the 1700s, and he was making whiskey one day, and something had happened that his barn caught on fire, and his barrels were all charred. So, not being a man of a lot of means, he decided to go on and use them. And 3 or 4 years later, when he opens up to check on his whiskey, all of a sudden it had this caramel color to it, and it had a whole different flavor, a smoky flavor, which is, he discovered that. He's the one that gave bourbon the charred barrel.
Okay, so we heard that social media voted for you to have a cocktail made here at the Kentucky Bourbon Marketplace.
Tom Hayes.
Tom, nice
Malcolm,
to meet
is
you.
it?
Malcolm,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Someone told me you're in town looking for some cocktails, bourbon-wise.
I'm trying to learn as much as I can. We've done a lot of the tastings of the bourbon straight.
Okay.
Looking to see how we can mix this and make it a little bit different, a little more exciting.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I've got a couple I really like, a bourbon sidecar and a bourbon raspberry. So why don't you come back here and we'll see if we make a couple of drinks.
Oh yeah. How many ounces is that?
Small part, raspberry liqueur. Okay. Sure. A little tin. Put a little bit of ice here. See how you like that?
Very good. I mean, I like the presentation. That's fantastic. Show them that the kids know something about mixology as well here.
All right.
Hopefully. Kids, when you're trying to impress somebody, just
Tap
a
it.
little tap. Don't go crazy, break the glass like a big idiot. So, you come here often? Don't lose the extra. Rotate it down, and we're leaving the ice in this one.
Yes, we are.
All right. Tom, I've been slaving all night to make this for you,
All right.
but I do need your approval.
Okay. Bottoms up, Survivor. Very nice. Very nice.
I came into Bardstown thinking this was gonna be a great day to hang out, drink, and relax, and instead we ended up with this great educational experience that really showed us the amount of work that was going on behind the scenes. There's something inherently patriotic about bourbon. It's fun, it's a blast, it makes everything better. Don't get me wrong. So as much fun as we're having, there's still a lot of work to be done. And hopefully it's not just me who's looking forward to it.
This day we fight!
Friggin' Barbie. Barbie's about the dream. Dream house, dream car, dream boyfriend. No man is that hairless. Is this LA? Barbie's about the dream. That's not the dream. Vacation house, Malibu house. Nobody needs that many houses, Tom. The only thing real about Barbie is the hair. First day Barbie hair, perfect. Second day Barbie hair, terrible. I know something about hair. You know something about hair, Tom. Yeah, of course you do. Friggin' Barbie.